Controversy on the Oscars red carpet. E-host Juliana Rancic apologized last night for comments about Zendaya's hair that struck so many as racist. ABC's Lindsay Davis has the story.
And I'd really like to address something that is weighing very heavy on my heart. Something I said last night did cross the line.
Fashion Police co-host Juliana Rancic speaking out.
I want to say to Zendaya and anyone else out there that I have hurt that I am so sincerely sorry.
Apologizing on air after overwhelming criticism, calling comments she made about teen actress and former Dancing with the Star contestant Zendaya's Oscar look offensive and racist.
She's such a tiny frame that this hair to me overwhelms her. Like, I feel like she smells like patchouli oil. Or weed. Yeah, maybe weed. This incident has taught me to be a lot more aware of cliches and stereotypes, how much damage they can do.
Juliana Rancic's comments on Zendaya's hair exemplifies racial stereotyping. Her comment was racist towards the Black community by associating Zendaya's hair with the smell of patchouli oil and weed. Such comments reflect the subtle ways in which elements of Black culture are unfailingly ridiculed and devalued. Juliana's comments reflected not only age-old stereotypes about locks and their relationship to deviancy, but a wider cultural bias about Black women's hair. The relationship between locks and deviancy reflects the representation of the other, in this case Black culture, who is deviant, unnatural, and strange because they are outside the boundaries of what seems normal, defined by the ideology of whiteness. They are deviant for their stereotypical association with weed and drugs, and they are strange because their locks are not part of the old-fashioned Eurocentric beauty norms. When notions of beauty have been whitewashed, historically anything existing outside of that norm becomes an act of resistance. Black women's hair, whether styles are chosen for aesthetic, cultural, or convenience reasons, transforms into a message that we are passively or actively emitting to the world. It serves not as an obligation, but an invitation for Black women to embrace resistance to the Eurocentric beauty norms. For Zendaya, her choice to wear her hair in locks for the Oscars was to showcase them in a positive light, to remind people of color that our hair is good enough, as she said in her tweet. And that was an act of resistance. It was purposeful. This whole situation became such a story because we live in a cult of celebrity, a culture that is obsessed with stories about individuals. Both Juliana and Zendaya operate in the media industry based on their star image. They both sold their star image to the public by showcasing the qualities, values, and ideals of beauty and culture that they represent. They operated as an embodiment of social and ideological values in terms of how they responded to society's previously held standards of beauty by communicating their own ideological values to the public. For Zendaya, she has positively portrayed her values to her fans and built a stronger identification within her fandom. They look up to her for standing up for the Black community and standing up to society's standards of beauty. This is an important part of identity and fandom because fans want to see the celebrities they like doing good things and enhancing their star image, whether intentional or not.